What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, the one we finished. Now, guys, I gotta admit, this... Oh, well, yeah. This is not the finale of this Let's Play by any means. We still got a good amount of it to play, but this will be the main game finale. I will tell you this much this far. So... I am debating now whether this will be the video that I decide that I'm going to upload the series at. I am still debating. If you see it, as I said, if you see it, I have plenty of I have plenty of time to make the rest of the game at this point. I got the good part of it done, so I'm excited. And I know I'm talking over this riveting. I think is that Satu? Just tried to, telepathically communicate with everyone? I knew it. Well, the point is we did rescue Alakazam's team. So we're well known, we're now renowned knowing as Alakazam we should take pride that we're now a proper rescue team. I mean, we rescued the gold rank team, so you think they had trouble, we saved them. We're probably the best known team now, which we can take pride in. But oh god, guys, do you wonder if this is what Gardevoir was going on about? Is this our purpose? To save the world? I mean, we defeated Groudon and saved Alakazam, and we became a human, but we didn't have anything to do with the Ninetales legend. It was also mentioned that we had a link with the world, what's going on with the natural disasters. So do you think this could be it? Could we be tasked with saving the world? You never know. That would be exciting. Actually, to be fair, that would be too exciting for the real Chaz to deal with. So, it's been decided that Ryan and I are going to go up to Sky Tower to try to recruit Rayquaza's help. And yes, it may not have seemed like I was paying attention, but I was, I know. But was this the reason we became a Pokemon? Why did we have to become a Pokemon? I mean, I suppose it would be awful weird trying to communicate with Ryan as a human, I suppose, but... Yeah, I know, this is exciting that I'm looking at jobs, but again, I'm looking for But maybe I already got Sky Blue Plains. Okay, it shows how bad my memory is. That I don't remember whether I actually got the friend area for Sky Blue Plain, but in order to progress heavily through the post game, I need that friend area. So I'm going to see if I can get a video tutorial on how to do it to get the Wonder Mail, because I've looked up the Wonder Mail and it was so darn confusing, guys. It was confusing. I'm like, what? Oh, we're having what is this? This is Gengar! What are you doing? Wait. Does he know something? Wait. Haha! Wait. Gengar talks so knowledgeably about it. He seems so interested in the fact that we were human and... No. I'm not gonna say my suspicion. You know what, okay, I'll say my suspicion. Because this is just a suspicion. Is Gengar the human from the legend? I mean, he seems so selfish. That would be a real surprise. I wonder. Oh yes, see, we were meant to save the world. And I guess we were doubtful that we weren't, and we wanted to be tested. So I guess maybe this has something to do with becoming a Pokemon or something, and having our memories wiped. But what's so special about us? You know, I really wonder, what is so special about us that we would be considered? I mean, I suppose we have a big heart, and we had, well, okay, me, you guys maybe, me, I mean, I would have to get my memory wiped in order to have any courage. I mean, unless my emotions were still intact. I mean, it looks like there was still some from the human life, some courage, you know, some of this character's courage was still intact, even though the memories weren't. So what I'm wondering is if my personality, if my memory, if I was to become a Pokemon and my memories were erased, would my characteristics still be there? Like, even if I didn't remember Jazz or Haley or Lizzie, would my personality, like my anxiety, still be there? Like, I don't know. So, like, but yeah, so I guess this was our task. But what is so sad is that this could be our last mission with Ryan. I mean, like, we're meant to be sent back to the human world. Now, I decided to bring Laura along. Magnemite. I mean, obviously, electric type might be good to have. Plus, you know, she was our first recruit, and it was a while since we used her. So let's do this for emotionality's sake, to finish it off with Laura, our original first member. And having a third member might actually be very useful in this dungeon. Okay, I admit that when I played through it without any cheats, I really struggled in this dungeon, guys. I did. So, it may not be as bad this time around because I am over-leveled extremely, but the dungeon itself, I remember to be really hard. And it was even worse when it came to Rayquaza, because even though I only had 9 floors, which is the bonus, the summit or something of Sky Tower, but those 9 floors were the worst. Actually, the first the first 25 floors weren't so bad. Even when I was like in level 35, 34, but once we got to the 9 floor climb, that was awful. And keep in mind that I couldn't just save wherever I wanted, right? Oh, wait, a ghost? Oh my god. A ghost Pokemon helped them. The only Kingar? Did he help him out? Wait, couldn't Alakazam recognize him? Maybe not. Maybe it was some other Pokemon. But anyway, what I was gonna say anyway, but I wonder why Kingar helped. I mean, I said he's the only ghost Pokemon that is really important. So, did maybe he get scared and have a change of heart or something? Like, oh, cool! That must be so fluffy. Wait, how would that hurt? You landed in a cloud. Oh, Ryan, you're so cute like always. But anyway, how could that hurt landing on a cloud? It's the fluffiest thing in the world, I would imagine. But yeah, maybe something really scared, because I think Gardevoir said the Pokemon went off crying. Awesome, so we can, let me see, recruit Shuppet. We could recruit Shuppet, and that actually wouldn't be too bad to have. At least having a ghost Pokemon will be important later on, trust me. There's this one dungeon that is like the most annoying if you don't have a ghost Pokemon with you. At least with you. If you have it as the leader, that's even better. Well, they say because one or two dungeons post game. Oh, awesome! And we recruited him. I'm naming it Annabelle. Annabelle, straight up. I'm sorry that this, out of all those Pokemon, this is the most appropriate one to name this name, because it's a vengeance, like a doll of vengeance. I swear, must have been a. I mean, I think there was always the story of Annabelle beforehand, right? But I may have spelled it wrong, but you know what? If anything were to reference Annabelle, Shuppet and Banette are totally it. Because he was a vengeance doll, so if anything. Yeah, I'm talking about the Conjuring series. I didn't watch the first one, I don't believe, but I watched the newer one about, not the newest one, but the second to that. The one that talked about, was it Annabelle? I forget. But it was kind of like a prequel in a way, talking about the origin of Annabelle. So, not about Ed and something Lorraine Warren, but the original origin of the spirit of Annabelle. So it's, and now we can level up, and we got level 100. Oh, really? See what I mean? Obviously, Annabelle's already had the dark energy and vengeance, but this will be really useful. What I was going to say is that eventually, in a 1 or 2 dungeon, they have Shed Ninja, which is, oh my god, so dang annoying if you don't have a move that it's weak to. And Ghost, obviously, is a weakness. Alright, let's see what Purple Gummy is. Let's see. Oh, awesome now. I guess I can use that for Annabelle can get a good start. Have its vitamins. You know, you gotta have your vitamins or your gummies. Like, I remember as a kid, like, the Flintstone gummies, and, oh, that was... Actually, I think it was really good. Oh, hello, and this is another reason he's very useful. Thank you, Annabelle. And we found the floor. Awesome. So far this is going okay. I know we're only on floor 4, but this is going very well so far. Very well. A lot better than it went my first time. Well, not my first. Yeah, kind of on my other file. So it's going like a dream so far. And maybe I jinxed myself. I do not know. But having Pokemon like Annabelle in this dungeon, I guess, can be extremely useful. So maybe I know who's going to be... I mean, the good thing with post-game, I think, is you can choose to... You could put away Jazz or Ryan and change leaders if that so may be. So it's a lot more useful. That's all I'm saying. But I'm proud of myself, guys. This is my 3rd video today. It was a lot later me doing this than my other 2, but I'm happy. It's literally like, it's almost the next day, actually. It's 11:47. So by the time I finish this, it'll be the next day. Wow. That's amazing, actually. Boom. So, in other words, this is like a momentous occasion, guys. This is the first time Jazz did a video that went from one day to another. A momentous occasion you'll capture, and maybe I'll even announce it if it's not in an area that's too important. Like, I don't know if it will be, but if it crosses that line. Wow, that was weird. Boom. We're getting there. We're at floor 8, so we're getting so close. So yeah, I had a good nap. I literally fell asleep at, what is it? At 4:30 or something, and then I woke up at like 10:30, and then I'm like, I decided I'm gonna be doing this video. I'm getting this video done so I can just feel so good when it's done. I mean, I know I still got more of this series to do, but I'm not over worried about it at this point. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Now, the only thing that I'm concerned about is getting the sky blue plains area. Everything else should go smooth enough. I just realized I don't know if I should be, or is that clear gummy? I don't know the gummies well enough. Oh well, good. You know, I'm actually so thankful that the dungeon is so dang close on this floor. I mean, the stairs are so dang close on this floor because of the hail. Because that hail is so dangerous. I'm gonna let them take care of it. Oh, hi, Coffee. I'm gonna let my team take care of this one and just go. I don't even care at this point. I'm actually kind of glad Annabelle is following me, because, you know, there could be Shutpit or Duskull here, and that would be so but then again, I could have taken care of. Actually, to be fair, I'm not so worried about the other ghost Pokemon in this game. It's just Shed Ninja that I am so dang concerned for. But yeah, now we're officially 12 floors close. That we're officially 12 floors until we get our first part of this whole thing done, and we can save, so that is wonderful. So I don't know whether that was a bug or a piece of fur, but something just landed around there. I'm like, don't you dare. Oh, if it isn't Fluffy, the older version of Fluffy. Yeah, guys, I did put it in words. I feel so stupid that I forgot about Swablu. My brain was just off somewhere. Of all Pokemon to forget it was Fluffy, and oh, come on. And no floor in sight, no stairs in sight. I hate this. Thank you, Annabelle. Sorry about that, all you guys. Actually, it's so nice. Oh, thank you. And we'll get hit one more time, of course. But that's alright, as long as there's no more hail for a floor or two. And nope, even if there was, I would have been fine. Go figure. But anyway, what was I going to say? It's actually so nice to have a 4 Pokemon team here. You have no idea how useful that is. I mean, obviously if they were all completely under-leveled, I wouldn't be so happy, but if I had a decent level, right? Like, if there was I'm actually also so happy normal moves will hit most ghost in this game. Oh, are you kidding me? Why is it that almost every time there's hail, I mean, okay, we've had a few good strokes of luck, but why is it that almost every time there's hail, we're not near a floor? And every time we don't need to, we are near a floor. Oh well. You know, that's just a stroke of luck or the roll of the die, or oh, come on. But wow, like, I cannot believe that I am, well, at least half finished this series. I mean, oh good, thank you. I don't care about, I know money, you think, oh, I should care about it, but at this point, what was I going to say? But I mean, technically, I'm half finished with what I want of the series overall, or three quarters anyway. But in the game itself, the main game, thank you. In the main game, I'm gold almost. Oh, hello. We have 5 more floors. Okay, I know I'm counting down like a New Year's countdown, but I mean, I'm just kind of excited to get through this dungeon. I mean, honestly, it's not too bad with the levels I'm at, and the fact that I have 4 Pokemon. I have a pretty much overkill in some ways, but I mean, as I said, it's the longest floor in the game so far. And again, in narrating in this emulator, we'll just say the emulator makes it a lot worse, is the only thing. And narrating it and everything and stuff, so... So, we have reached midnight. Guys, I cannot believe it, but we actually went through we've been in 2 different days, and this narration, the first time in Jazz Umbre history. And we're so close, guys. I mean, okay, we still got 9 flipping floors, and all. Well, okay, no, we have almost 12 floors altogether, but after that, we got 9 floors. Thank you, Annabelle. Sky Tower 23. But hey guys, I was gonna say, it's so exciting the fact that this whole Let's Play began in the new year. I mean, it's kind of like a real special thing, actually, that this is my first Let's Play of 2020. So it's very fitting, actually. I think it'll begin in the new year. That's what my plan is, anyway. So, and if you've probably seen it, you probably know for sure, but this Let's Play is, I definitely think it might be the first of 2020. Anyway, this is the closest LP to being finished from any of my others, so I'm pretty sure it is. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, Aerodactyl. Too bad we can't recruit you. Because that would be amazing, have an Aerodactyl. Doo-doo-doo. I guess we got a little bit of extra money. What is it? Pocket change. Which I really should be using on these these friend areas. For I can actually recruit some of these Pokemon and oh, you mock me, Venomoth. Get away from the stairs. Thank you. Oh wait, we actually have to go through this, don't we? Yeah, of course. Of course. At least we don't have hail to ruin our mood. We can just go through this floor and at least be able to save. Boom. I love how Annabelle can go through walls like that. That's probably... I might choose it as a, as a leader in a few of these dungeons. Need be. Because I think that Ryan and Jazz could really handle themselves well. I think. I'm not 100% certain because I've been controlling Jazz this whole time. But I know Ryan. Oh, yay! Now Ryan, I am pretty sure can handle himself. And any of my Pokemon, even most of my Pokemon can handle themselves well. But we're Sky Tower Summit. Now, I think I could have put any of these Pokemon back to even Annabelle, but Annabelle's been such a godsend at this point, so I'm keeping Annabelle with us. And yeah, I did decide to grab the money just because it was there, right by the stairs. Oh, thank you, Laura. Also, since it's the day that I recorded my other videos, you're probably wondering how my day went with eating. It started off very well. It just didn't end so well. Now, I did have the 3 meals I was planning, although maybe I ate a little too much of that rice. I mean, maybe it didn't help that Kathy said I want it done, we'll throw it out if not. And I said, okay, I'll just eat a few pieces. I want to finish the chicken in it, and I want to finish the green beans in it. Then I ended up eating the whole thing. So again, I started off with the best intentions and very well. But as I said, it may be maybe the more I do it, the better I'll get at it. But I mean, I guess I wasn't satisfied with the other 2 meals I had, which were like 1 bag of Old Dutch and a couple of buns and celery. I just wasn't satisfied by the time I went to eat, and I ate earlier than I should have too. But you know what? I'll have to live with it, and I'll have to work on my eating habits slowly. Boy, like, so far, I'm not really in any danger in this Sky Tower Summit, but it's so dang confusing. There's, like, so much, like, areas here, like, how do I even navigate? I mean, I'm so lucky I have an easy time with knocking out the enemies. Or it would be dangerous, too, to be in here so long. But at least we're on the 3rd. We got 6 more to go. 6 more floors. 6 more floors. Honestly, I mean, the Sky Tower Summit is the worst so far that I've been through. And also, I think I remember Claydol being extremely dangerous when I went through it, like without codes or being over-leveled. And yeah, Metagross is there too, so I think it was Claydol and what's the name? Oh boy. It isn't no. It was... I've lost... You know what? It's been so long I don't even think much about my Pokemon. The evolved form of Surskit. I think I saw that there. That's concerning with the Silverwind. And Venomoth, yeah, is also very concerning. Anyone that knows Silverwind can be extremely dangerous here. Finally! Gosh. I swear, this dungeon has been the worst to me. It has been the worst when not even this dungeon in general. Well, thank you for giving me a break, for gosh sake. I meant Sky Tower Summit has been the worst so far. Me finding floors. It took me the longest, even though it seems so short with 9 floors, with its way it's spread out. It's like the worst. I mean, I had a relatively easy time in the first 25 floors. Here, on the other hand, no. We give you a break for the last what, 14 parts. We're gonna give this 15th part a hell of a I know, pardon my language to the little kids, but I've said worse, right, of a ride. And it's gonna be far worse, guys, coming up. So unless I've got the best stroke of luck in these later dungeons to come, it'll get worse when it comes to me, whether I get lost or, I don't know yet. But I still plan to do the after game, but as I said, right now, after I finish this, a little bit of a break to catch myself, to do other projects, compare myself. But you probably won't even notice because of so many other. If you've watched this now, you will, but if you've watched this, that time will probably have passed, and I'll probably have more parts out. So, in the saying goes, if in the end I don't do as much of the after game, I am satisfied with completing the main game. That is like the closest, that was my earliest goal. But more than likely, I am going to finish as much as I can of the post game. So, thank you, Annabelle. We got 3 more floors. 3 more floors. I know I sound way too excited to get this done. I do love this game, but as I said, it's not the game necessarily. It's the emulator and the Camtasia. I'm just saying, I've been having back and forth problems with that and syncing my audio with my video. Or when I say my audio, I mean my narration. And particularly so far this video I've had, it may not seem it, hopefully when you see this, because I actually had to stop recording it, right? Like narrating it once, and then had to continue. But I'll confess to that, but it just was honestly, that's it, I love the game. It is amazing, right? And I'm glad I'm playing it on my channel. Like, I find there's certain games I don't care if I get every single game on Earth on this channel, but as many games as I love that I can get on this channel, I would love to do. For the most part, there are some games that I love to do, but realistically wouldn't work as well. And I'm not saying that I'll never do some of these ones in the future, maybe, but I could just list a few for now that I don't think of doing. Maybe by the time this video is out, I've already started it. So in other words, it could be I say one thing and do the other. But one of them is Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. Guys, the game is hard to complete on its own. So, I don't know if I'll ever do that. Harvest Moon Games. It's the same boat. Stardew. Oh my god, yes, we're here! I was talking, I didn't pay attention. So, you know what, I'm going to just try to not talk through this as much. But anyway, I'll just a little bit. Oh, I guess he's not having anything to do with us. Oh, come on, Rayquaza, we need your help. But Stardew Valley, for example, like I might do Story of Seasons before Stardew, like if I had a choice of the two that I had to do, but, oh, bye. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. Like, whoop, whoop, bye. I didn't even need Ice Beam. Oh, well, I guess now he can't help us, we just killed him. Oh, guess not. Oh, jeez. Oh, he didn't believe anything was wrong. Or he didn't want anything to do with it till he saw that. Oh. See, yeah, also, that's another emulator issue. Well said. You know what? You know what? I would have laughed even more if he's like, good point. I mean, that would have been so hilarious. But you know what? Well said is good enough too, I guess. Good, but I still would have loved it better if they had said, good point. We died! Well, you know what, again, I guess we did accept it from the start, didn't we? Right, Ryan? Oh, right, Ryan's not here. Wait, where's Ryan? Wait. Gengar? Oh, thanks! Was this your plan this whole time? Just to drag me into the dark world when we happen to die or fail? Oh, thanks. So this was your ulterior motive. Hey. What's going... Is he looking confused? What? Yeah, we said it at the same time. Like, what? Wow. Oh. Wait, did he take us in the good path, or he didn't even know which path was? Ooh, is this some type of turn for Gengar? That he's starting to not, like, he used to always know the dark path, nothing but the dark path, but now he's starting to not actually be able to tell between the two? This is a turning point for him. Hopefully we'll see more of this later. Hopefully. Says the one who always never gets finished or something like that. But guys, I promise you, I will try to get a little more of this game anyway. May not be right away, but it might be when you see this. But as I said, I made it my golden rule. If it isn't at least 25 parts long to 30, I'm not double videoing the week, so you'll have 15 weeks to 15 weeks to find out, besides the time I have with my other LPs. And my dog decided to join. I mean, I don't know if you heard the bark, but she's all the way downstairs. But literally, as I was talking, woof. She chooses the right time. Speaking of, when I got out of work Friday, I literally walked over. She was sitting there right in the front seat. She always does that. I went over to her and was like, hey, butthead, get out of my seat. She just looked at me like I was stupid. I'm like, alright, you win. Now, I wasn't really like, okay, I know it sounds mean calling her butthead, but that's a loving, I said that in a loving way, guys. We have our little teasing feud, right? My dog and I, Leah. Right, she can't be a real butthead sometimes. But as I say, oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is kind of mean, isn't it? Oh, God, come on, you're ruining this joyful moment. Gardevoir, really? Yeah, I know. Okay, awesome. But now get out of here, right? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for saving our world. We're so appreciative of you. Now get the F out of here. Right? Yeah. Yeah. All you could say is, oh God, what am I on? I'm seeing light now. What am I taking? Is that Tylenol I took earlier still awake? Okay, Tylenol shouldn't do that. Oh yeah, bye everyone. We had such a great time, but now I'm just GOTF or whatever out of here. Yeah. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, you've been the best friend to me now. See ya, adios. Oh, God, Ryan, don't do this to me. Oh, even the face. Okay, that ruined the moment. Yeah, perfect, Caterpie. That's a better reaction. I'm really going into the light. Gosh, it looks like I'm dying. Why do you have to make it look like that, Nintendo? Why does it look like I'm dying and gone to... Oh, God! Ryan? Ryan, no. Okay, I know he just said Jazz, no, but gosh, I don't remember ever making it look that emotional. I mean, gosh, the Ryan no and the tears, my god. Or the Jazz no and the tears. Is Cyndaquil literally, maybe Cyndaquil is so adorable that it makes anything sadder. Seeing a Cyndaquil cry. Oh, you've done this to me, Ryan. Oh. Oh, God. Ryan. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, your logic. Thanks for ruining it with your logic, Alakazam. Why does there have to be an explanation? I mean, can't everything just be said? Okay, I suppose he's fending for us, I suppose. So, you know what, I'll let you get away with it, Alakazam. But I don't think that's such comfort, is it? Is this okay? Gosh, stop trying to add the supernatural, not supernatural, the spiritual to it. Okay, no, I'm sorry, guys. We're highly religious. I don't mean it that way. Stop making it look like we're dying. Oh, come on! You're the one who did this to us, whoever it is. You're talking as if this is all our fault. Didn't we realize it before? Oh, also a nice message to little kids. Oh, my dog just died, but if I wish hard enough, we will see each other again. Now or if someone I loved. Oh, we're at the credits. Sorry, I had to stop to say that. Should I give my going on speech now? Maybe I will, because I don't know, whenever I end a Let's Play, I don't think I'll see near some credits, so, you know, just in case. I did love doing this Let's Play, minus the few mishaps I've had. It's, like, was it my favorite? Yes and no, so far. I mean, I did enjoy, like, South Park, Stick of Truth, The Walking Dead. There's quite a few that stood out, but this is something I set my mind to and really did, and it feels as complete as I can get. Well, not quite, but I actually just loved that I got Cyndaquil as a partner. I mean, I chose him as a partner, I suppose, but I never used a Cyndaquil. I mean, I don't think most of my Let's Plays I've never used a Cyndaquil, so I honestly think I'm starting to really love Cyndaquil. I don't know so much Typhlosion, not that I hate him, he's an awesome Pokemon, I'm sure he's pretty strong, but Cyndaquil is just so adorable. I'm sorry, it's just, I can't get over how adorable he is. And I honestly think, like, the Mystery Dungeon series have always been unique, a unique way of playing it. It isn't just, oh, catch 6 Pokemon, beat the gym leaders. It has its own unique feel, and obviously I think the Mystery Dungeon games have always been better with their story than the main series Pokemon games, and yes, I love the main series Pokemon games. There's no heat for them. It's just, I admit, in some ways I do like some of the Mystery Dungeon games better because of the story element to it, and I'm heavily story focused on a lot of my games for the most part. Again, the most part, like Totally Angelica was probably not the best example for story, or even Rugrats Search for Reptar, which had some story. You had to find the puzzles and that, puzzle pieces and that to find Reptar, but that was the gist of it. Oh, well, here we are. Oh, I don't want to leave either. Yeah, how long is longer? Oh, my invaluable, irreplaceable friend. Oh, that is so sweet. I just love that. Oh god. That is still an ugly base. Okay, I'm sorry I ruined the moment, but it is still an ugly base. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, that's awesome. I think I'll end on this note. If you enjoyed this series so far, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.